to go in the national final, and they're standing on the fence here watching the concluding stages. Anthony Bear, first time, wins the Australian final. Fireworks on the infield. Second place to Brad McClure.
Ash Media's coverage of the Australian Street Stock title is proudly brought to you by Speedway Sedans Australia.
Heat 38 of the Australian title. Wait for the green lights, we've got them, are away and racing. And out in front it's 1-4-2, Rob Locke. They're 4 wide down the back straight, but trouble for one car who goes up against the fence. The race continues. That's into the main straight now. Jamie Locke the leader in 1-4-3. Behind him is Hayden Norman from Western Australia. 54 Dean Jenkins right there with them. A gap back in 4th place to Clinton Purdy in car number 88. Back in 5th place at 21 at Donald Irving. Matt Templar also going nicely as they move into the main straight. Here comes Hayden Norman from Western Australia, looking for a move on the outside of Jamie Locke as they move out of turn 2. But Hayden Norman's got his own problems because Dean Jenkins trying to get underneath of him as they move out of 3 and 4 once again. Into the main straight here at Redline. A pretty hotly contested race, almost 3 across the track. So go down into turn 1 and 2. Hayden Norman has hit the front momentarily. Locke fights back on the outside. Back then to Dean Jenkins in 3rd. So move down into turn number 3. The yellow lights have come on. Clinton Purdy has spun down in turn number 4, going the clockwise direction. Car 88 goes to the rear. Up to the cone, away again. And it's Jamie Locke from Hayden Norman, back then in 3rd place of 54 of Dean Jenkins. Back in 4th place it's Matt Templar, Donald Irving, then Phil Pottage, Robert Tinworth and Clinton Purdy. Into the main straight they come again. The race leader is Locke. Hayden Norman there in 2nd place, they go up into Pitts Bend. Couple of car lengths back to Dean Jenkins, then back to Matt Templar, who won the opening heat race yesterday afternoon. As they move out of 3 and 4. Hayden Norman under pressure again from Dean Jenkins. They come up with 7 to go. Locke the leader. Hayden Norman looks to the inside. The 54 car of Dean Jenkins look to go underneath of Hayden Norman. Norman levels up now with Jamie Locke as they go into turn 3. Out of turn 4, Jamie Locke in car 143 ahead of Hayden Norman in 66. Dean Jenkins and Matt Templar, that's the first 4 and there's not much separating them. Hayden Norman has another look underneath. Dean Jenkins got a bit of steam coming out the back end. His car might show some distress further on as Purdy spins again in 88. This time over in turn 2. Into the main straight, locked by a car length. 2nd place is Hayden Norman. The smoke billowing out now, the 54 car being driven by Dean Jenkins and Matt Templar trying to get past him. But it's Hayden Norman still chasing Jamie Locke. The smoke's getting worse on Dean Jenkins' car. Into the main straight they come. Locke, Norman, Templar up to 3rd. Jenkins goes back to 4th. And Donald Irving's there in 5th place as Templar goes sideways. Regains 3rd place as Donald Irving goes now underneath of Dean Jenkins. 3 to go. Passing flag is out. Locke and Norman to go the outside of Purdy up there in turn 1 and 2. They haven't passed him yet. Around the outside they go in the middle of the back straight. Back in 3rd place, it's the 1 car, or the 188 car, sorry, from Tasmania, Matthew Templar, the current Tasmanian champion. Hayden Norman trying every trick in the book to pass Jamie Locke, but Locke has all the answers. Down the back straight once again, 1.5 laps left to go. Hayden Norman won't die wondering, that's for sure. He comes up again behind Jamie Locke with 1 remaining. White flag on display. Locke and Norman up into Pitts Bend. Back then to Matt Templar. Donald Irving back then to Phil Pottage. Further back after that is Dean Jenkins, Robert Tinworth and Clinton Purdy. But Jamie Locke is going to prevail here in heat number 38 of the Australian title. First across the line, Jamie Locke. Second goes to Hayden Norman, who ran very wide in turn 4. Back to Matt Templar. Fourth place, Donald Irving, Phil Pottage, Rob Timworth, Dean Jenkins and Clinton Purdy. No time for the race due to the stoppage. The margin was 1.165. The quick lap was an 18.066 by Dean Jenkins. And it's Jamie Locke first, Hayden Norman second and Matt Templar third.
Good for points?
Yeah, it's greatly needed. It's good to have a good run now, so we'll see how we go.
This Falcon's getting around pretty quick.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're trying to make a few little changes to make it better, but we're getting there.
I noticed your line through into the corners was a little bit mid-track, but towards the end there, it almost opened the door for Norman. He actually stuck his nose up alongside them. Sure you saw it?
Yeah, I was trying to be careful what I did there towards the end. I knew he was there, but no, we got the job done, so it was good.
It's a very important points in your final heat. Where do you sit, do you think?
I was currently 34th, so we needed all the points that we could get, and we've done it, so now it's just a matter of seeing how everyone else goes.
All right, congratulations and good luck in the mains a little bit later. All right, so